Hey guys! So today I'm going to be doing something that's so exciting, and I talked about it in my last PLL video, Pretty Little Liars video. It was the Pretty Little Liars tag. I will leave a link in the bottom bar down below if you want to see that. Basically I just answer some questions about Pretty Little Liars and my thoughts and stuff, and I did say then that I would do a reaction video on the night of the season finale, but I just got busy, and then I was thinking about it, and today I decided to finally film that video. So this is going to be a, I don't know, I need like a word that is like reacts, but starts with an S, so that I can like have a little nice alliteration going. But for now, it's going to be a Siobhan reacts video to the Pretty Little Liars season finale. Okay, so first things first, that season finale was so like action-packed, and a lot of the questions that we kind of wanted answers to were answered, kind of, and I just think it was a really good season finale. I think they actually did such a good job at like wrapping up the story, but then still leaving enough unanswered that you want to see more. And I'm actually really sad that I have to wait now till June to see any PLL action. But yeah, before I actually start with my thoughts and stuff on things that actually happened within the episode, again, I want to warn you guys that this is going to be obviously talking about the season finale. So if you aren't caught up, or if you haven't seen the season finale, I would definitely recommend not watching this video, or pausing the video, watching the season finale, and then coming back to this video, because I'm going to be basically spoiling all of it. So yeah, just a forewarning. So instead of like going through everything that happened in the episode, I'm just gonna go through like what shocked me and what I was kind of like, what the heck about, because if I was to recap the whole episode, A, I don't remember everything that happened in the episode, and B, I would be here for a very long time. So yeah, so the first shocker for me, I would say, was the whole Toby being alive thing. I was really excited that he was alive, and I was a little surprised that when Spencer talked to him and basically found out that he wasn't on the A-team to take her down, he was on the A-team to help her and protect her and her friends and family. I was surprised that, but despite everything that was going on, Spencer decided to basically sleep with him. I think it's very funny, and a little just shows you a little bit how the girls don't really think straight, because, I don't know, in the midst of the situation, I definitely would not be like, oh, yeah, I want some going on. I would, but whatever, maybe that's other people, but okay, whatever. So yeah, that was the first thing that shocked me. I was really happy he was alive, and I was all for it. Then I'm going to fast forward to another Toby thing, so try to keep with me. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. But yeah, so the something else that shocked me and actually really scares me is that Toby was looking for Redcoat, or basically looking for the A-team or people on the A-team, and then he gets knocked out because someone throws a lighter at him. So yeah, he's like knocked out, but then later on he wakes up and he looks at the lighter and he's like, like he's like a little confused and like, what the heck? How did this knock me out type thing? Which is fine. If he has a lighter, that's completely fine. But what's not fine is that but the A-team or someone bad locked the girls into a house, including Mona, and set the house on fire. So this house looked very nice, looked very fancy, and I'm thinking it's a lodge because they kept saying the lodge. So yeah, and they're basically framing him for putting this house on fire. And I don't like that, because Toby does have kind of a record, and I don't want him to go down for something he didn't do, obviously. And I really like Toby, so I'm really scared for the next season, because I'm sure that's going to unfold, and it's not going to unfold well, I don't think. But okay, whatever. The second thing I want to talk about is Shauna. Now, Shauna I've never really trusted because of the way she acts around Paige, and then the way she acts around Emily, and then just the way that slowly she's been getting more and more involved in the storylines and more involved with the girls. So I've never really trusted her, but especially this episode, I'm glad I didn't trust her because she's not trustworthy. So basically she's being seen with not Emily, oh my gosh, sorry, with Melissa, who I've always thought is so shady, and some of the things she says, I'm like, what the heck? So, yeah, Melissa, and Jenna. First of all, whoa, where did she come from? She's back all of a sudden. Okay, but yeah. And she's been seen with two characters that have been known to be kind of freaky. They're a little not there, and they're obviously somewhat bad because they've both tried to take down one of the girls at least one time in the show so far. So I think that it's obviously bad that Shauna's been seen with all of these people. Yeah. Then the other thing that makes me not trust them as a team is the fact that they said those bitches are going to be at the cabin or whatever, or the lodge at 9 p.m. or whatever they said. But basically, they're talking about those bitches. Now, some people have said that those bitches are, sorry for my constant swearing, but yeah, I'm just quoting the show. Someone has told me that the constant referral to those bitches is actually not the girls, it's the A-team, because Melissa's kind of picked on the fact that there's someone trying to take her and her friends down, and she's trying to protect her. I don't believe that. That's a bunch of diddly squat. Like, no way. I do not believe that at all. So I think she's talking about those bitches being Spencer and her friends. She's never really liked Spencer. Obviously, she's her sister, but she's not really liked her that much. And I think she's trying to take them down. So this leads me into my whole theory about two different teams. There's one team that is bad and just wants the girls dead and just wants them over and done with, and whatever, they get what they get. Then there's another team, and I think that's the that's the Melissa, the Jenna, and the Shauna, that wants the girls to suffer. I don't really know who is on each team, but I do know there's definitely two teams out there now, because there's definitely like two different motives going on. So those are my thoughts on Toby's storyline, and then the Jenna, Melissa, and Shauna storyline. Then moving on into another huge shocker, we have the Ezria-Arya breakup. I'm kidding. That's totally not. That wasn't shocking at all. I knew that was coming, and I'm a little sad because of the way they did it. They just kind of made it really sad and like melancholy, and like just the way they kind of did, like, not a flashback, but there's a word for it, but basically they alluded to a scene that they shared together already in the show, which was on a staircase, and then they kind of broke up, said their final words together on a staircase. So that was kind of sad. I'm not really team Ezria, but I do really like them as a couple, so I'm a little sad, but whatever. That's not a shocker. What was a shocker / not a shocker was Wilden's car being pulled out of the lake. So yeah, we all saw this coming. I knew this was gonna happen because obviously she pushed it in like a little lake that's a part of this town. Obviously someone's going to find it. So I already said that already, and pretty much everyone I knew that watches the show was like, oh yeah, that's so gonna be bad. So yeah, there you go. They're walking towards one of the houses, and boom, car appears. So first of all, I have to say, it was actually kind of creepy the way that the car was just there, because it was all dark and stuff, and then boom, the car was there. It was a little scary, but whatever. Second of all, I have to say, the tape was huge, because it plays into my whole two teams storyline, my two teams theory, because you see the whole thing with Hannah's mom, Ashley, running over Wilden because Wilden was threatening her, and then Wilden being obviously run over and like flown to the other side of the park, or forest, whatever, and he's on the ground and he looks dead or unconscious, and then she drives away and all that, but then the tape cuts, so you miss a lot of what happens in the middle, and then boom, you see Jenna, Melissa, and Shauna picking Wilden up, and obviously they were the ones that brought him back to, not life, but brought him back into consciousness and all of that, and took care of him. So yeah, that's obviously something fishy right there, because if they know Wilden right there, it's automatically bad because Wilden's bad. But then if they actually care enough to go find him, pick him out of the forest, bring him back to health, what does that say to you? Come on. So aside from the actual tape in the car, there was the whole trunk incident. So obviously we knew there was going to be a cliffhanger. I didn't think the cliffhanger would be this big of a cliffhanger, but yeah, every PLO episode ends with a cliffhanger, and especially the season finales and stuff. So I knew there was going to be one. So they noticed the car the trunk isn't fully closed. Now, I actually can't remember if the trunk was closed when Hannah pushed it into the lake. I have a feeling it was. So this could mean that someone's put a body in there since it's been pulled out of the lake, or it could mean it just happened with nature and all of that. So I don't really know which one to believe, but I do know that basically they see the trunk isn't fully closed. So yeah, Spencer goes and she's like, oh gosh, what do we do? And basically the girls kind of discuss it for a very short time, and then Spencer's like, kind of like, I don't remember what she actually said, but basically she's got the balls and the curiosity to say, if we never look, we'll never know. So she opens the trunk, and all in unison, all 5 girls, the 4 girls plus Mona, they all go, and that's the end of the episode. And I was like, no, I want to know what's in the trunk. But obviously, they're going to share it with us in the next season. But my theory is it's either Jason or Cece. Now, I will explain. So Jason, obviously, I don't think well, okay, it's not obviously, but I don't think he's alive anymore. I think it's so funny that you didn't see the person who was dead's face when Spencer thought that Toby was dead, so you don't know who that is, and it happened to have the same tattoo as Jason. And B, Jason's just been kind of not a supplementary character, because he obviously does have some fishy things going on, but he wasn't actually needed to close the end of the story, I don't think. I think it's Jason. I'm like 50-50 on Jason or Cece, and Cece, I think it could be Cece because, do you remember when Wilden's car went missing, he went after Hannah and was like, basically, where's my car? I need my car. This will all end if you give me back my car. It's very funny that he needed his car so much. I personally think it's funny how we didn't see Cece an episode before Wilden went into all of this like panic mode about his car. I think he's killed Cece and put her in there, or kidnapped her and put her in there. Either way, I think she's either dead or she's unconscious, or she's conscious again, but now struggling to get out. So I think it's either Jason or Cece. Cece might not be dead, but I'm guessing she is dead because she would have been drowned in the water if she wasn't dead. Or it's Jason dead. And if I go along with the other half of my theory, which is the whole a body's been put in there since it's been pulled out of the lake, I don't really know who it could be. So that one's a little like, it's a little more thought-provoking, but I definitely think that that body was in there before it was put in the lake, I think. But who knows, who knows. So the next thing I have to talk about is the last thing I promised, and it is the whole red coat question. Yeah, this one confuses me as well. I have clear and concise and like very opinionated thoughts about everything that happened in the season finale, apart from the red coat question, because the red coat question is one of those things that I honestly just think, what the heck? Like, I'm so confused. So, I don't know if it's Allie. The show is trying very hard to make us think that it's Allie. I don't know. I don't know if it's Allie's twin, and if it is Allie's twin, then I don't know. Oh my god, it's so confusing. I don't even know if Allie actually is dead, whether that's they just got the whole body wrong completely, or if it's Allie's twin that's actually dead and Allie is the one that's alive. I don't know. Even though I did think that basically things weren't going to be the same as they were in the books, but then they said that with A, when we found out about A, and then A ended up being Mona, and I haven't read the books, so yeah, I don't know, but based on what other people tell me and stuff, A in the books was Mona as well. So I don't know, they said in the beginning this is not going to be like the books, but then they go and throw that in, so I'm not sure, honestly, I don't know, but there's a lot of questions about Redcoat and just about the whole thing in general, but Redcoat and like the whole Redcoat thing, I was going to say A thing, but yeah, the Redcoat thing is what really confuses me. One thing I do know for sure though is Mona, well, I don't know it for sure, but I definitely think for sure, is that Mona does know Redcoat, or does know who is kind of behind Redcoat, or it could be more than one person for all we know. So yeah, I think that Mona knows a lot more than she's letting on. Right now, she's like, oh, I wanted to find out who Redcoat was too, and all that stuff. I don't think that's true at all. I think that she's just trying to get back in with the girls, and then that's how she's actually going to take them down. So I think that she is just, that's a load of hooey coming out of her mouth. I definitely think that she knows a lot more than she's letting on. So those are the end of my PLL thoughts and reaction to the season finale. Again, I really liked the episode. I thought it was really good. A little creepy as a show, just thinking about it. I'm like getting goosebumps and stuff, and I'm home alone, so yeah. But then again, it's fictional, but then again, it has some real things thrown in. But yeah, whatever. I really liked the season finale. I thought it was really good, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I don't even know if this video is going to be long or short, because I've waffled for a really long time now. So if it's long, I apologize, and if it's short, then I still apologize, because a lot of my thoughts were like all over the place. So I'm sorry, but yeah, I really like the direction that the show is going in, and I'm so excited, and I cannot wait until June. I think it's actually the 11th that it comes back, but I don't really know, but I'm so excited. So if you have any thoughts that you would like to share with me about the finale or about the show in general, go ahead and leave them in the comment section, or if you want to do your own reaction video on the season finale, then go ahead and leave it as a video response. I will love to watch it, and that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all later. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye!